everyone. Today, I'm excited to announce that Manscaped launched their Ultra Premium Collection, talking about a leveled up hygiene routine with your favorite manly scent. It is important to trim hair, especially around your dick and your balls and your taint and your asshole, because that's where you want someone to play around. You know?
Well, your balls look like Captain Caveman if you don't shave them.
Absolutely, and
it's disgusting hair too.
It's disgusting. It traps in smells, and you want to just.
It does trap in smells. I shave my armpits for the same reason.
Yeah.
And by the way, I use my Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0.
Yeah.
They changed the light on it too. Pretty badass.
Nice. You can enhance your perfect grooming routine with the whole Ultra Premium Collection. It includes Manscaped Premium Deodorant, hydrating body spray, body wash, 2-in-1 shampoo, plus a free 3-pack set of lip balm. All these products are cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan-friendly, and dye-free with the best ingredients, zero compromise. Get that Ultra Premium Collection hot off the shelf right now. Get 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/bears. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/bears. The power of attraction is now in a bottle. Thanks, Manscaped.
My favorite pants in the world are Bird Dogs. Bird Dogs got brand new joggers. I'm so excited. I tried them on after working out. They've got the you know what it is, the liner, the inner liner. It's soft. They're silky. They never ride up. I'm telling you right now. I got a pair of Bird Dogs. I wore them golfing with my daughter. And then I put on the longer ones. They're so nice. Remember we were looking for the ultimate pants to fly in?
Yes.
These are the ultimate pants to fly in. You look classy. You look nice. You can walk around an airport and you've got that inner liner. You've got the support. I'm telling you, they're good looking.
You need special travel.
Yeah. What did you say to me the other day about Bird Dogs are almost as comfortable with the flesh in?
Yeah, because I feel like you just slide right into them.
Yeah. It's true. I'm telling you. They're my favorite thing to wear in the summer. In the summer, throw them on, you work out in them, you jump in the pool, get out of the pool, grilling, you go end up at the end of the night by 5 minutes, you still got your Bird Dog. They're the best fucking fans. Go to birddog.com and enter the promo code Bears, and they're going to throw in a free Bird Dog whistle for football. That's the must-have for football.
It's like the way you could throw like 90 yards. It's awesome. It's like the way you could throw like 90 yards. It's awesome. It's like the way you could throw like 90.
Free Bird Dog football with your pair of Bird Dog.
Wait, so I want to go back to, please tell me, because I always imagine this has to be one of the most amazing, regular back on it, when you get a call.
Yeah. So that was,
Yeah, New York is still there? I don't know. I think so.
Cool club. I knew Sandler a little bit from the Valley against Stanley Judd. Great to say there was a good buddy.
I saw, yeah,
he's on the special.
One of my friends knew him and showed me all this paper.
Oh, okay.
And it was like dark.
Yeah.
Fighting, really. And he wrote for television.
Yeah, he wrote that cartoon called Sandy, which was too dark.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Drake was great. So Drake was on. It was just me, Rob. We got a call to go to New York after the showcase, and Tom Kenny. Poor Tom Kenny. He's a great talent. So landed his feet hard. He is the voice.
Oh yeah, that one.
So he worked out, but Dennis Miller record worked out because great. It's not fully. It's like the papers. Lauren, some writers, some we got to do 20. So I go up first, I do 12, and I go sick. You just go, it's like my special I did when I was the first minute I was getting to this. Sorry, I'm jumping around. I was getting to because it wasn't really up, and the ghost didn't be a crowd so fast. There's no buzz in the water, there's no chat, there's no music. I walk out, the first joke is okay, and I'm like, this is gonna be a hard attack. God damn it. Because on the road, you're like, tough crowd, tough shit, I'm gonna get paid this. I'll plow through, I might be able to get him toward the end and wear him down. And this was like, you are shitting me. My special is a tough crowd?
Yeah, no.
These are my fucking fans? Jesus
Christ. So the first special I did was a paper.
you paid for it? Okay.
I mean, like, I couldn't sell the tickets. It was in Minneapolis, actually. It was a small theater where you could do like ballet. So when I'd done
Oh, your ballet.
150, 200 shows leading up to it, but not as a ticket seller. I fucking that was a comedy club.
Yeah.
And like the sets could go well. The worst set of those sort of those positions.
It's so you want to say better. It was good. You're like, you would compare it. They don't know, like first show, second show, you go to first one. But combining the two, you can usually get a decent set. And if you have to pepper it with laughs, I go, you guys, I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna walk out from them. And then they look and they put in like, "Wah!" And I go, you're kidding me. The joke has never done that good. So embarrassing, and the people watching are like, "What the fuck, dude?" It's like the Arsenio crowd, like, "Wah!" Throwing bodies in the air. So here I am at SNL rebombing. It's sort of a pattern. I'm just kicking myself upstairs. I just keep getting hired. So back then it was okay to be white, and I was like, "This is great news." and the Schneider. I did 12, and then well, I'd say right before I walked on, and it's a scary. By the way, you don't want to kill too much. Those red. And I'm like, okay, I'm going on in 3 minutes. Don't do good or do good. Suddenly, it's just you don't want to be a polished fucking road hack. And I get it now. Like they were just looking at my writing and my jokes. And so I wanted to kill, but the truth is, they just like sort of the wording and the stuff that you would look at now.
Sure.
When you see it, like someone like Tom, if you're watching, if we go in the back of the comedy store and you watch, you can tell if someone's giving two jokes. It's like name that two, and you go, that first one, you go, oh, and then you go, let's see if it's a fluke.
Yeah.
And then they do the second one, you go, okay, there's some game.
Yeah.
And even if they don't work, which they sometimes don't, right? You go, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. And that's just takes years of watching and doing it.
And you can see somebody just destroy it.
By the way, I saw Sebastian. I'm not putting it in the end of the destroy is bad. I'm saying I was at the store and I was just walking out and he came on. I've never seen him, so I just stopped. Like you do all the time. Just go, oh, I didn't see this guy. And I stayed. I kept going. I started laughing. Like, have I never seen this fucking guy? And he's killing him. He's doing his regular shit, but I was, oh, this guy's great. And I went to see him another night. I go, oh, he's on. I gotta go. So that happens, you see someone. So they watched us. They thought Rob and I wrote well. And Tom Kinney did 20, and he did great. And I think we got all your saying the comedy. Sure. But I think we got it at catch. We could have paid for it. So, hey, Schneider was on. So I didn't get on the phone. What? I'm remembering. Yeah, it was Bernie Brillstein and Brad Gray. They were managers, and they go, I know. I go, what's going on? He's like, You don't say. Who was it? They didn't say. So he goes, looks like we got it. It's great. We're writer performers. I go, oh no. What does that mean? Because that's what Chevy Chase was like. I don't want to be a writer. I want to just be the John Bonet on there. Yada da 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 da. My Yankee Doodle. I go, I have charisma like her. And so I said, she wasn't a writer as far as I remember. I never read that. No, she wasn't. You're confirming. She wasn't a writer. So she just did stuff that was good. But, so I said, what am I writing? And they go, there's 4 more shows this year. They want us to come watch one and then start. Shit. Right? And that's why I went in and Schneider and I were buddies,
You gotta have a buddy. I was thinking how much that helped.
Terrible.
But that'd be the worst.
But you go in and they go, and Jim Downey was a legendary great writer. Not just because he has his rep is real, like I saw it. He's very good. And just learn a lot. And he goes in and they give you enough yellow. Think about there's no computers. You just get a wood desk. They want to hear shit. And that's it. variety meeting one. And we came in at 1 the next day. No one wanted to go 5. Like, okay, fucking assholes. Like pledges. And then if they have the Monday meeting, they go to the host and they get first week of the Portland Birds. Yeah, I think my first 4 before the summer. Portland Birds. Good warm up. Alec Ball. He won an Emmy. So that was a great one to get. This is before the shooting.
Yeah.
Everyone. So horrible.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Killed a lot of people.
He's
And Garth Brooks. What?
Garth Brooks says?
I think so. It's a rumor.
That's a rumor. I can't even. I'm just spinning that I even said that. Okay, so Alec Baldwin was fucking great.
By the way, when you say he's great, is that one of those things you look back where you could tell, like, that first meeting, you're like,
That he would shoot someone?
no.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yes.
Now I could tell that first meeting that he had a star quality that you hear about, and I was like, God damn. Black hair, greased back, blue eyes, black turtleneck. We just did Hunt for Red October. This is the trick too. They just screened it for us. We come to the screening into the meeting. I'm like, that's not like a guy from my memory.
Yeah.
And he's a badass. He's like, listen, we gotta be able to nuke this shit out. And he's so cool, and he's in there, just relaxed movie star. And he's not really an old school movie star. He's very new.
Yeah.
He's very cool and confident, nice to every writer. Love to write. Like every room, they post walks up. You pitch him your fake ideas because no one's really ready. And then he goes around with the writers. He goes to dinner. Actually, Monday he just leaves, and then you can write if you want. No one does for some reason. And then Tuesday you come in and you're just stressed all the way until Wednesday. You write all the way through. And you also don't have a computer, so you write for 21 at night. And finish. I go home, sleep 2 hours, write a little more, and then drive back in the cab. Hand it into the Mad Men girls and type it in the computer and put it in script format. And then drive home and sleep around and drive back. You couldn't email anything. Yeah, it's fucking work. Hear that, kids? You know what work is? Do you get it? They would be like, it's stressful. So they go, oh, we'll change the whole system.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was stressful. You know what was stressful? Every fucking job I had in my life. All the kids go, I hate my job. I say on TikTok, they're like, we're quitting. You hate your job? Is your boss mean?
Yeah.
I got bad news. Every boss is
Bosses are mean.
And they don't ask me, like, Dave, what's happening? You think Lauren was like, David, come here, sit on my knee. You seem stressed because you haven't been on 15 shows in a row. He doesn't give a fuck. He goes, you're weak, leave. It's just the way it was, and I feel like it should be that way a little bit.
Yeah. Wait. Who was the worst that you feel comfortable saying? Like,
Host?
Yes, host, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, first 4, Alec, and then I think the third one was Dice. Who, God, I think it was that early. Dice was so famous he was selling at the Garden, which never happened.
That was
I mean, guys like you sell at the Garden.
No, I don't.
You just did 4 shows the fucking around. Is that a lie?
No.
Does that to make me feel bad?
No.
Because I felt bad.
No, in Seattle though.
I did the Ryman, and I told him, I did the Ryman, and it went pretty good.
But you were in Seattle at the Moore.
Yeah.
I was at the Paramount, which is the bigger theater. I did 5.
I wanted to do more at the Moore, you fucking asshole. I don't like to work that hard, Tom.
No, I don't either.
God damn. Works hard. I just didn't know you were allowed to do 5.
Yeah, but they
No, they told me we sold out at the very last one. So that's good. So anyway, it's not even about selling out. I hope it's not. No, I'm more of a novelty. So I got on the fucking anyway, the hosts were always the best hosts were the ones just up for anything. Just Alec and Tom Hanks. There's a bunch that just said, hey, let's do it. It's fun because this Dana Carvey podcast we do together is to be on it. This is our criteria.
Oh yeah, I'm a fly. It's David Spade and Harvey. Or just listen to it. There's no video yet.
It's actually you have to crank it like this. Put the horn up. Now they say those are good though, just to listen. I guess. Great. You're the podcast world. I don't know. I just know I want to do it.
I'm glad you're doing it.
And Dana and I would have dinner, and I go, he's so fun to talk to. And he doesn't do much. It's kind of fun. And then we know so many SNL people from writers, so we said let's just SNL Slam. It doesn't have to be for sure, but if you're a writer, a music act, a host, or a cast member, and that's most of the town.
Yeah.
Because everyone's done something or audition.
So they come over to the house. And you guys.
They don't. I just do it like this on my Zoom, my house. We're all so old. It's unbelievable. Like the way we all don't know how to do it. And then Dana does Zoom in his house. You know, until COVID's over. You know what? COVID, there's some downside to it. And I didn't think that the first year.
No.
No one did. And now I'm like,
Have you had it?
I just got the new Dodge Omicron. Bits, Chiron.
You have been subjected to bits.
Fuck. I have had COVID, and because I'm so fucking HR tough and stuff, I didn't go down for the count. But I did do it, and I had to do a fucking test to do something on Kimmel, and I'd done 50 on my show. I mean, I just do it all the time. So they go, you have to get a fucking swab before you go to the top. So I do it, go to the plane, go there, and then you get it. So I know the crowd.
Wait.
I was gonna tell the crowd during the show, and then I spaced. Anyway, we all got it. Literally every person. And it's a lesson to them. It's their fault. It's their fault in a weird way.
Yeah.
Why? There was someone. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're gonna make fun of Bert. I thought that was the whole.
I'm hoping you do.
I know. Well, I did see the YouTube, and I was. I have to say. When you took a sip of coffee, it was like a car chase for that YouTube. It was like, oh. He's like, hey, Bert. Hey, Tom. Did you drive here today? Yeah, actually, I went. Took a sip. I'm like, okay, something's happening. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're into it. But you had a guy do Morgan Freeman. He was good. That guy. Yeah. I love impressions. I'm the biggest fucking fool. I love impressions. Dana doesn't every episode just starts doing it. We had
you-
Is that his name? He was good, and then he stopped being on. It was bad again. Just trying to recall it. It was bad. He came on. Then he went off. Fucking these two dial tones. I can't even say it.
Does everything look okay?
No, it's good because I like that you're not trying, and that's an angle. I've done that.
Yeah.
I've sort of.
I'm
the king of it.
the
Yeah.
king of that.
You're like you two aren't trying, and then it pays off. It's literally if the kid goes, you know what, I'm just gonna walk down the street and see if I find $1 million, and then they do, and that's what you guys did. You go, holy shit, we got $1 million. It works, man. Fuck, doesn't always.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Well, draft.
Yeah.
So listen, no,
You're fantastic.
and you were gonna be on Lights Out in the old days.
Yes.
We had
Leo's
one wife,
Yeah.
very funny.
on
man.
one.
Bird, who was always energetic and fun.
But it was always a scheduling thing.
I know.
I wanted to do.
I took no offense. I just said all
can
these
do that.
comedians that we like, we'd love to come on, and it works, and I think you probably would have come on. You probably would have.
Definitely.
I had to turn off the light until I needed to use it because he wouldn't leave it alone.
Talk about hard. Fucking get up and go in. Emails all the way in. Like, here's the subject, here's the get in an hour-long meeting. Just so it looks easy.
A lot of people don't even make resolutions this year. You know what? I get it. That doesn't mean you should still find a way to shake things up. Whether it's switching up your workout routine or going someplace new, whatever way you want to challenge yourself this New Year's, there's no better way to do it than a Raycon wireless earbud in your ears. These are fucking phenomenal. I have 4 pairs total. I keep 2 on my treadmill that are charged so that I can always know I have a pair charged. It's so nice to throw them in your backpack. They're more affordable than the high-priced ones. They're
What time you coming home?
in my opinion, and they're at a price point where you can afford to buy 2 and always have 1 pair charged. Whether you're working out, going to sleep, they're super sleek, so I can put them in my ears, listen to podcasts, go to sleep. On an airplane, they sound phenomenal. I absolutely love these earbuds. The everyday earbuds look and feel sound better than ever. They're also awareness mode. When when you need your surroundings. You can take your Raycons with you wherever you go. It's no
Okay.
wonder Raycons everyday earbuds have over 48,000 5-star reviews. For half the price of the premium audio brands, I'm telling you, they're priced perfectly. Right now, Two Bears One Cave listeners can get 15% off their Raycon order at buyraycon.com/bears. That's buyraycon.com/bears.
I should be getting paid
15%
for listening to
on
their
Raycon.
commercials
Buyraycon.com/bears.
while I'm streaming.
Whether you're struggling with grief, relationships, or stress, online therapy can help. I personally use online therapy. BetterHelp is secure online therapy that offers video phone and even live chat sessions with a fully licensed and professional therapist. Services available for clients are worldwide, and you can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and I will point this out because it's online. You don't go sit in traffic and get angry and then enter therapy angry. Trust me, I am doing online therapy, and financial aid is available if you need it. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic practice, so they make it easy and free to change therapists. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp, they are including an additional therapist in all 50 states. Two Bears, One Cave is sponsored by BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of online therapy. BetterHelp.com/bears. That's BetterHelp.com/bears.
I just remembered something. Didn't you? Was your sketch also Bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
I fucking love
Fuck, it's the doodle. Yeah, Fred Wolf and I wrote that.
The best thing about that too is that I was at the age where we would just get, because I said you were like my era, so you get to go on Monday. It's just like if
Oh, and
you,
everyone says bye-bye.
well, it's like you and your crew. It's like we're funny. So we would,
Oh, yeah,
we would
yeah.
basically redo
Sure.
the bits. You know?
I did that in high school.
Yeah, and it was just but yeah.
The bye was a fucking scam
And
because
then it was like bye. It was all different.
bye. Yeah, and then we would do it after that, and I swear to God, so SNL back then was, you didn't. I wish I had Monday on my Yahoo.
No, I should be getting paid
So funny this week, and it stays alive
because I'm
Yeah, if
listening
you don't watch
to
it,
their
go-
ads on
Yeah,
my
I
don't see
account
any of them.
when I'm streaming.
Yeah, exactly. You're not really probably up that.
Reaching more of a market.
And,
I should be getting paid.
and you sort of get to feel what's going on in the show, and then it's always the best sketch. So this is good. And so when we did it, if you missed SNL, you had to wait 6
You know what I
months
mean?
for rerun.
Yeah.
And so you had to watch it or VCR, and so that was it. And so but like watching motivational speaker or watching Chippendales or watching any great sketch, you're just on the side with an Amstel light, fuck, that was good. Or Sandler doing crazy, doing Anderson.
Yeah.
Fuck. You just go, that's a killer. Saw it at read through it killed, saw it at rehearsal killed,
Yeah.
and as advertising fucking crushes again. And then you just go about your business and you just don't know because there's no internet, there's no Instagram, there's no
It's
feedback.
totally different.
And then you go, I hope that one worked, and then it takes time and it works. People like what they like. But Bye-bye was one where we did it with Helen Hunt, and it was sort of like once you got the joke, and it was a good cast piece.
Yeah.
So here comes Sam, here comes Bart, shit on everybody as they walk out, and we would all laugh during rehearsal, so we all liked it. And then the next day on American Pie, they're like, bye-bye. And then literally at least 10 years, every time I flew someone. Yeah. And to this day,
Well, it's also a brilliant. It's a simple concept as a pitch, but you're giving this. There's jokes where you give the audience the formula. Like if you go, you could do the joke too.
yeah, it's true.
So it's like one of those jokes where if you
You
see
can do it at
somebody,
home.
you can do it at home, and if you see anybody, you can.
This is weird.
Aw, bye-bye.
So like every time you leave it right, you hear it.
Yeah, because and then my buddies, now they show it in our training. This is the first time so they show the whole sketch. Yeah. Then Delta did. Now I hear all the ins and outs inside the bill. They don't believe me to this day. You go on the back, they take a picture, they give you whatever you want. I get an extra 2 ounces water. They give you whatever they can.
Yeah.
What do you need? That's it. They're always nice. I love it. Even when I flew that Seattle show, Bobby Miyamoto's opening, we fly together. We have a great time. And we were on the we got to take the earliest flight because I can't miss the show, and so many are canceling.
Yeah.
And, but so I was like, thank you. Thank you for just showing up.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I know. I could have called it sick. I mean, I do have COVID. I'm not calling it sick. I go, thank you. I appreciate it. Good work at it.
Yeah.
You have been fitted.
You haven't told me though. Who was the shitty?
There was, there's a couple go-tos. I heard them say in the newer days, Parasil was.
I heard that.
I heard Bieber was stuff, and I like Bieber. I've seen him out. Very
I like Bieber too.
conscientious. Like he seems, mostly because of Stanford. We saw him at an award show, and he's like, "You guys want to meet?" All right. I mean, I was like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
I want to see Bieber. And he called up. Very nice kid. And
Been through a lot. Come on.
yeah,
Right?
and you know what? Same. Went through the thug life, the tats and fucking craziness. He got married. I think he was trying to like just turn into this kid. Fuck, he married. He's a bit of a Bible thumper, which means nice.
He is?
Yeah, I've heard that. And
You too, right? You're always like, with the thought.
I mean, in a way, yeah. No, I am very spiritual.
Are you?
People wouldn't think
You are spiritual?
that. I think I have to be. I can't make it to this life. So voodoo like Cindy Brady. You remember Cindy Brady froze up?
No.
The Brady Bunch, they put it on the show. They go, don't let the cameras. And she's like, no problem. There's the cameras. And she got hypnotized. And they
Did you ever hear, or were you there for Seagal?
I know, I keep not saying Seagal. I have said Seagal, and then I felt bad.
Why?
Because
It's terrible.
I know he has no like squad backing him up.
I know.
I feel like I'm his only guy.
He does have the KGB. They fucking like him.
First of all, he's terrible. Second of all,
Yeah.
I might have been warned not. No, I didn't. But I tell the story, and I said his name, and then it got picked up, and now it's hard to get away from. But I will say, I thought he was cool. I've seen the movies. I mean, you
Yeah.
watched him, you loved him.
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
Mark for Death.
They
Alfred
always have
Justice.
boobs in him, which was great.
He always fucked somebody up.
Fuck
Or
the
like
shit
eight
out of it.
people.
All what I wanted to do in life, I was always getting picked on.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to grab someone's hand and break it backwards casually, and then
And
bang
bang
some
some
shit,
shit.
and then fuck his wife. Whatever they do. I mean, I don't want to give the whole movie away. But there was a bunch of those, and then it was on a ship.
Under
Like a
Siege.
cake, yeah.
And Steve Brady fucked all the.
He just fucked all the stewardess, whatever. Every movie he fucked all the whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever's peppered around
Yeah.
workers. And then he came on, but he just goes, I don't want to do like corny. On SNL, you know, sort of roll with the punches. And everyone means well. We have the greatest writing staff looking back and performers.
It's not like real. I was mad when someone's like, no one's like snarky about it. They're like, oh, cool. Like, whatever.
Well, we go, Lauren, it takes Lauren, it takes Jim Downey, it takes people to go in there and say, you just have to try to trust us that it doesn't help us to make you look better. That would be a one-shot deal, but we wouldn't get the publicist to get stars on.
Yeah.
You can't shit on your guests every time. No one wants. So with him, I think it was just the monologue was kung fu fighting, and he had to sing it. And he goes, "Oh, fuck it." So I'm like, it's funny that you go, "Hi." There was little Jack Jan from the little town. Hi, here comes the big boss. Wait, let's get it home. And you're into a brand new trick. It's such a. By the way, the song is great. Just on the side note. And so he goes, "I don't want to do that." And we're like, "But kung fu fighting, just the idea if someone says that, you don't even know what the monologue is. You go, that's not fun."
Yeah.
That he's doing it, and if you just sort of cornball it up and wear like a gi, why the fuck would I do that? Well, it's gonna be an uphill battle.
Yeah,
It's stupid. Is you're gonna look and we'll put like a fake fucking 2x4 and you go chop. And he goes, but I could kill everyone in this building. I'm like, what? We know. But it was sort of like that where he understood, but he didn't want to not be cool, and I get that. But I have to say, I liked having him around this weekend. He was kind of cool dude walking around, and just a badass. And then so I said he was badass, and then I felt guilty. But there was a lot that just meant well and just didn't like. It's one take. If you have more than one take, you do better. I've started a scene like the receptionist or something like, "Hi, welcome." And rehearsal, I'm like, "Oh, fuck, start over." And then you're doing a live show. You go, "Hey, dude, hey, and it's going, and you're like, it's just not going back, and you don't get that first laugh. And you go, "Fuck, we started on the wrong foot. Just go back." Because in a movie, you do it as much as you want.
Sure.
Just 2 takes that show.
There's that. I love. I mean, I don't want to see it all the time, but I do love. I do love watching it more when you can see that someone's really trying not to break. And there's that one with you and Farley. I think Sam was sitting next to you. He's doing the bad guy.
Oh yeah.
He's being like so. You can tell. I'm sure in my head I'm watching. I go, he dialed this up for the. And you are breaking. So you're like, yeah.
There's one with Christine Applegate where I'm for sure laughing.
Yeah.
But it was really do not laugh.
Right.
Like hit by.
Right.
So you did not want to, and it made it worse because he was doing tricks at a rehearsal and Tina did one because he would just do it on the opposite. It didn't get on right away. So you would go, yeah. All right. What he would do, grab me and shake you. And he goes, "Smoking doobie." But he would do just different versions of it, where it's so funny.
Yeah.
And so you don't know which one's coming.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Dude, I'm gonna try to make you laugh." And he would like get close and just bump your head. What the fuck are you doing? Like in the middle of the live show, or when he gets sideways with you, he crosses his eyes so he's like this, so they can't see. And he goes, "Hey." You go, but Will Ferrell did that to me once. We were doing a scene that I hosted, and he
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you yelling back at me?" I go, "No, sir." And he goes, "Doof," with his hat. I go, "What the fuck?" Like, hits me in the face with the hat. I'm like, but it sort of throws you, which is the fun.
Yeah.
So, McFarlane was obviously just really fun to see and do all that shit. So when he did on the air show, doing his speech, it would crack us all up. And so, well, you know, in rehearsal, Dana, every one time, yeah, all the way. So
Bellissima!
The guy's like, "Hey, I think it's so hard."
And it goes way over.
Yeah,
the
they
top.
all come over and drive over.
Yeah. Start licking her face.
Yeah. It's, and they in the sense or something. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But those are fun, and you know, we'll talk. It's fun on the podcast because you just say, "Hey, remember this sketch?"
Sure.
And then there's like 5 minutes.
Nealon's in that sketch.
Is he in okay?
Yeah.
We talked to Neil on his show. So I basically just repeated it. And when he said the other one, I was watching. He was like, "Hey, lobster to pop in." You know? I'm watching. Because you gotta do it. And the crowd goes like this. You're supposed to put him on fucking ocean. So yeah, he has so many of those.
And he's funny.
Stupid.
In we went on walks. Like you pass by people. He's like, "Hey, there you are." Like, what? And then he'll go like the next week. He goes, "Oh, they're looking for you." And you're like, what? He always catches you.
Yeah,
and it's just for you.
Yeah.
For you.
He does do. We were on the lights out. And it was always my aunt's thing. She goes, "Will you eat this salad?" And like that does look like a salad. And but then he just looks away and stares off, and I go, "That's pretty good." Now I'm sitting here for 100 shows. I never noticed. And then the next person came out. I go, "You gonna eat that salad?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have to do it now."
Were you in? Because this was like I so idolized you guys. Were you and Bobby fast friends?
It was pretty quick, yeah. It was that Omni Virtue that I've been plugging. I work for. I don't even know if it's still there. It was the old SNL was like the Hyatt TV. They showed like a promo.
Sure.
In the old days, that was so cool. This was the one they put us up at in Schneider. You have soup? He goes, "Yeah, dude. It's fucking $9 for soup." goes, so what? They're paying. I go, no one's going to see that. So I thought we could.
For ordering soup?
Yeah, they put us up and they let us, and you eat it. We had like, I don't know, all I was thinking was getting fired.
Yeah.
So the first day I walked over, I heard that hired. So I did my 4 shows. We went away from summer. Got hired back. So I had to get an apartment. And then they said they hired this off. They had auditions over the summer. They auditioned in Chicago. They have good stories about that. Chris Rock has good auditions. So they ruled it that. There's auditions. Yeah. And so I go there and I'm walking out and I see Clark. So we walk over. Yeah. So we just walked over and laughed and talked and then we got there. Sort of we're all moving this together. Because we knew David Carvey's was going to be like and all the big stars fell apart. Neil was there. And also you don't realize that Conan O'Brien is a great writer. And you're going to go compete in a weird way against Greg Daniels.
Yeah.
Great
Writer's good.
Smigel. And so there's so many good ones and like, whoa, so funny thing. So I'm doing a sketch, and does everyone want to do it? Does all the writers want mine to get in and the managers out? You forget that.
Yeah.
So everyone's trying to be in their great guy syndrome, but you can't really put too hard.
Right.
So if your sketch starts bombing, everyone's glad to step out of that. Oh, but this one's not the one of them? Okay. Because there's 44 you.
Yeah.
11, 12 get picked, and probably 8.
Right. So it's going to be especially gunny by the deep on the paper. Right, and then it gets because it makes it through.
Yeah, you're rehearsal. You set it up, you direct it, I'm just thinking of the joke. I don't know. It would be like more of a medium. This is what the director is. I go, oh, I could never do this. Just fucking racking and bring this stupid shit on the sketch bombs. No one goes, good table.
Yeah.
You know, nailed that. One thing I had working for it. Couldn't get the comedy part of it.
Is that restoration hardware?
Presto. So anyway, I do it and then he gets dressed. Dressed is at 8 o'clock in the full out. It's exactly the same day from full makeup. So you're sort of doing twice. They're doing 2 shows a night. So I go, I do the first rehearsal. I get off. And then one time I had all this yacht belts and they go in a room and decide the show. And they come out at 11. So the show's at 11:30. So you're on the whole week at 11. Door opens and it's going on. So you take the fake beard off spot. Didn't make it. I mean, all my makeup and eyebrows and fucking. Walk back to my dressing room. Now I'm not in the show at all. And then the sickening is the live show. Yeah, girls is cut. You just collapse on the carpet. Because the show went too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna cut it. And they go, no, get out there, Matt. How to get out there? And then they go, okay, start. He goes, hi, welcome. They go, and she goes, welcome to the show. We don't have time. She said something like, it wasn't even a minute. She just did it. Just had to get out.
Wow. Yeah. Hey. Well, I was big hugs.
I stay in the back. I try not to be too gross.
Because you feel like when you watch that, you're like, oh, that was like a cool experience. The sign off thing.
Until you go to hug someone. On him. I just stand there back there because it was too embarrassing. Because the host will eventually make
Yeah.
okay. Weird check.
I have an old man.
too.
Corp. You have a funny corp name? We can cut it.
Actually, need a name for a special.
You know what mine's called? We can cut this. What? It's called. I swear.
All I heard was, now I can't use it.
It is.
As I'm on my way to the trademark office. Wait! That's hysterical. God,
It's fun.
do you have one? What's it called?
Well, okay. It's. I have a few, but that
How
one.
many do you have? And you sell them online?
Go ahead.
You're special.
Do I sell them online?
Do you sell them online or do you like it?
I've done Netflix specials. I own one thing 100%, an audio thing, an album, and I own the audio of one Netflix special that was right before they got smart. And they're
Holy
like,
fuck! I'm like, how did you worm that?
yeah,
shit?
now they're like, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I can't even
they
imagine.
want to get an audio.
Maybe Netflix is on
I should be mine.
I think it's such a fucking rip. I was like, God damn. They go, we're gonna air it once at midnight. I go, what the fuck watching that? And then we have commercials, so you have to make another edit. It's 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Because, so I go, they don't see the whole thing once, and I gotta burn that material.
Yes.
Get fucked.
Wait, I gotta ask you this too before. I just imagine this has to be so scary, and that is, you took a shot at Eddie Murphy, famously,
Mistake.
in a joke.
Yeah.
But isn't that terrifying?
Oh, it's fucking. I get diarrhea thinking about it. I was spraying the walls. Oh, Chris Rock. Because I was with Chris Rock.
When he called?
Yeah. Oh, Chris Rock was my ride or die buddy for years, and even to this day, we still talk all the time. You know, these guys are like one of the funniest to talk to. And comics aren't being funny; they just say things like this.
Yeah.
Something serious.
Yeah.
He's just one of those guys that we just have some writing. The quick stories, I did a joke about him, stupid, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I thought it was kind of safe. And I didn't know. So he was trying to get on the show. They kept saying they might fire me. So I'm like, and then when I did Hollywood Minute, Lauren, Dad liked it. Then a week later, I would do chunks of live show that wouldn't even on anything. Maybe Hollywood Minute this week? Yeah. Are you asking me to do something on the show that you're going to probably put on? Do it again, and then Odenkirk would help me write it. Odenkirk is a fucking writer. Another, can you believe?
And such people like who just know him from Breaking Bad and so
Yeah.
don't know like how
He's
this.
a great writer.
He
He
is,
did
yeah.
the show.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
hungry.
Really great.
He's a good performer, and
Yeah.
and he and Conan were supposed to be on, and they weren't getting on. Wow. But so Odenkirk helped me with that. And then I just started going. It was kind of funny. Someone was an unknown blonde kid from Arizona. They go, hey, Harrison Ford, you fucking asshole. I mean, there's something funny about that. Obviously, it doesn't matter, and I'm just like, but everyone with a mistake gets one misstep. You know what I mean? And I get to make fun. But I try not to grind too hard. Just one quickie. MC Hammer's having trouble. I go, do. It's over, and stuff like that. Downtown Julie. That was a good one. Downtown Julie Brown. I go, wubba. My career's in trouble. But and we all laugh. And
Yeah.
I never like watched the carnage and realized my career had trouble.
Yeah.
You asked me like how lucky I was.
Yeah.
I knew I was lucky. I knew I was lucky. Tommy Boy. But Tommy was another one where you're shooting it and flying back and forth. Like right now, they don't do fucking shit. Like you can take months off. We were fired. Lauren is producing Tommy Boy. We can't miss a day. So we fly back and forth.
Seriously?
Yeah, we went back and forth. So we missed 2 days. Come to read you. Go back. Come back Friday,
No.
Saturday. Leave after the show. Shoot Sunday.
For months.
For months, yeah.
Same with Black Sheep.
Well, actually, it was easier. It was in the summer. But on Tommy Boy, we thought it was hilarious, but we never been on it. We did put it together.
Yeah.
But when we finished it, it came out number one, but it wasn't like a huge hit. It really made. One time, someone from Paramount goes, "Oh, that movie made us at least $100 million." I go, "Are you shitting me?" They go, "It's everyone that goes to the store just throws it in," and they said it again like 3 years ago. They go, oh, that's one of our top 5. I said, that's something you really want.
Yeah.
And so I didn't realize how lucky because Black Sheep was next summer. And the next summer they were finally doing a Gap Girls movie. And I just go, I think I want to take the summer off. Like, it's so hard to get a movie made.
Gap Girls is so.
Thank you. That was fun. That was when I wrote. That was wrote from scratch. So,
Dude,
I will tell you.
that's another big one that we would have, immediately copied like on Monday.
Yeah. One of my favorite moments of writing, most proud moment on that show is probably Layoff Games.
Oh yeah.
Because that was, it's just like,
Yeah.
to write it and it works perfectly.
Yeah.
And like, he says it during like rehearsal, or he says it and you're just watching, or you're at lunch and he's like, and you're trying to incorporate all these funny things.
Yeah.
And then I go, why don't you pick the cry? And he just grab me. No, you'll cry. You're fucking kill me.
Yeah.
But he's like a monster. He
Yeah.
doesn't know. He's one of the best jokes. He has to grab my neck. And to coordinate it all, it was just hard to do. And he goes, and he did it so perfectly. And sometimes when he's talking, fries would spit out. Me and Adam. And that one worked.
And you guys as girls, it's just so fucking funny.
And the girls didn't like it. I have a great idea. What if we play girl? But we were like, but doing the Gap Girls movie was a quick thing because there was a Paramount deal and I already had 2 movies. What about the nylons and the nails and the wigs and shit and so on. I just don't know who was that. It would have been great.
Yeah.
And Schneider's, but I just, it went away quickly. It was like, nah, I don't know. And then you realize later, who's giving you a movie when you want at your fingertips? Like, crazy. That is so fucking lucky. And now still, luckily Netflix, I got the long list. Luckily I still do stuff and it still goes okay for me, but
Which I told you was,
oh yeah, you hit me up.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that shit was so, because here's what it was. Like, trailers are rough, always. And I think comedy trailers don't
You get it right.
Yeah, I think you watch a trailer and you're like, all right, a lot of times in comedy, especially comedy,
It doesn't sell
it
it.
just doesn't sell it, So I just went to watch it like, all right,
Let's just try.
Yeah, let's
That's
try.
kind of what people did. They go,
Yeah,
spade and this. I don't know. Let's try. $4
and it was really fun. Really fun. Yeah.
for the get-go.
And what's her name? God, so good.
I read it, and I think Sandra was like, this was good. It's not you driving. It's you driving it, but like even growing up, Sandra was the funniest one. But I like that. I like that Jason Bateman, like that sort of like an experience. He's like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I go, that's a tough move to play, and I don't do it all the time.
Yeah.
I could be kind of nice, and I was in over my head. And I said, you have the right girl. It's all her jokes.
Yeah.
And then she added to it. So she was so perfect. She was an improv girl. She would add and we would talk. I would try to throw her stuff, but she didn't like it. She was so good. And then Swartz was funny. And Schneider was
Yes.
funny. And you go through it, and every scene, I remember shooting it halfway through going, we still have to do the shadow thing. We saw the sharks. And this stuff was pretty funny. We did the threesome. This might link together fun.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You never fucking know.
But the thing about that kind of movie and you playing that role is that it doesn't work if you're not playing that well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not playing overwhelmed and like, oh, what's happening,
Let it spin around.
if you don't let it happen. Yeah, which is like, exactly, if your reactions aren't, they have to be kind of more contained and real. You have the over the top person around you. And I think comics, do it. I want to be bigger or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's really funny.
And steal the scene, but I'm like, on this one I can't do it. It's got to be her. It was sort of like Tommy Boy the way that I had a force next to me. Like Lauren was
Yeah.
very funny, and the more you react, it's half the battle. It's not funny unless you're reacting there.
And I do a podcast with a drunk guy.
Oh,
All I do is watch it.
now how's the search going for a different house?
Today went really
Is this
well.
an audition?
Yeah, it's good, man. Wait, you gotta finish.
I'm Super Joe podcast.
You gotta finish the Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
You're with Chris.
Yes, yeah. Eddie Murphy was offended by this joke that I did on Monday.
And how long did it take?
It took not long. Did it Saturday, Sunday we got off. And then Monday, Eddie Murphy's.
Nice there.
Eddie Murphy's fun. The Eddie Murphy, my favorite, maybe of all time.
Yeah.
Raw, hilarious.
I mean, come on, the movies.
You get it. Yeah, the movie, like, all of his mistake was he goes, "I want to dance."
Yeah.
And I said, "Now's my chance. Going for the kill."
Yeah.
Jugular. So I make a light joke, but it's a little tender.
Yes.
Couldn't think of it. No one said I wouldn't do it. No.
Right.
They represent it. There's nothing else that can be a good God. So I go, in a meeting, even the paper, and then I go in the writers behind, and they call me. Anyone? I go, can't find me.
Thanks.
And they go.
I've had it
They say
for
he knows
like
you're not
5 years
moving
now.
because the Monday meeting is 6. Oh my God! And you're waiting around because the host is always late, and
Give
if
you
not,
a
he's
little
coming down here
clipping of
to
it.
talk to you. Rock, I pick it up. So I go, God damn it! And so I go, Rock, help me. So we went in the offices. I'm gonna pick up this one. Pick up that one. Speak with us. They say that the jump in. So I look over. Hold Brad. It was just from the get-go. I couldn't. It really like dropped my heart. Like it was sickening.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Not sick. I didn't get it. I just totally. I wasn't trying to be tough. I was really
Yeah.
cool. I said, dude, if I could even get a word in, obviously we're on a very small time. It's like, this bother you. It's like,
It's going.
It was going off. I just hit it.
I feel like I haven't done anything on it.
I saw Rock
Good job.
10 years ago. This concept. You know, I can't talk to you.
Figured I would just get super high and just embroider as much as I can.
And then by the time we, this is kind of an old story, but anyway, I saw him. And we made up.
You did.
Yeah, and then we went to the 40th anniversary. He was, you know, it was just one of those things that I almost hate that he has to give the story. Just one.
No, I know. To me, it's just like, I think as a comedian, when you look like over the course of your career, I've said so many things that you don't go like, I deeply believe in this. Like, you're just like throwing this out there and like a laugh.
Yeah.
And for like one of those darts that hit, and then have somebody come back at you.
I think it's called sour cream. That's some type of dairy name.
I
remember that.
Someone in the business with them that's friends now.
I think it's a
Sort of
sativa.
happened
But it feels like it's,
I see the other side.
it feels like the heaviest blanket on me ever.
Start rapping. Okay, I said I hit. That can't be what he means.
That's not what it is.
Anyway, you were great. You did a good audition for me.
Yeah, could you do it again?
This was blast.
Yeah.
First of all, I know I joke. Super funny, great guy, nice. I appreciate so many things and make all this money and are so successful because it gets people. Not everyone can do it. It's very hard to do. It's a lot of work. But it wakes people up. You go breaking ground, you're doing your stuff, and it's fun to watch. It's great.
Thanks, man. I'm a huge fan of yours. I never would have thought when coming this fast on Monday, watch like reenacting you guys. I ever meet you guys. I get to talk to you. It's awesome. Thank you.
Listen, that's your
Fat ass cat.
You enjoyed it.
I know 100 women did the same. So
Does Leo.
you take that off the mind.
He's fat as fuck.
This is you have 2 sets.
He's such an
Why did you
idiot.
bother putting?
He's a smart cat, but he's being dumb.
I didn't do that. They're just fans.
Your people that work there.
Yeah. They're just
This
like, I
is
love
fun.
your stuff.
This is
What's the name of the cat that you got?
we did this for an hour or something, and it's gonna make a good tight 12-inch show.
I think easily.
This is some light trims.
Yeah. And then also, $600,000.
God, you motherfucker. Well, I'm in the wrong business, and the worst thing is I'm in the same business. All right, guys, I gotta run. Give me a head start. I got fans up.
Okay.
One knows tops while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and the birds the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call two bears on the hay.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Sattva Luxury Mattress, the only online mattress company that provides free delivery, setup, and mattress removal.
Welcome
That's
to
cute.
your mom's house. With Tom Segura.
Should train him how to do tricks. I'll tell Leo how to fucking sit. And up.
So, Tom Segura and I are being friends. Tom and his wife Christina made a sort of a hashtag, why is Bert so fat? Saying I'm fatter than Tom, which is not fat. I'm not fatter than Tom. I got the joke at first. He just threw it all away. And it's been like 3 weeks. That's all I get is Bert fat. All day long. Why is Bert so fat? Anybody tell me that?
Yeah, they're super clean. They hate being dirty. Imagine if this is just like the music I was listening to when I was fucking doing this. Oh no. Yeah, this is what I chill out to when I embroider, you know.
But the thing is that nobody am. But the thing is that the figure that nobody am.
Oh man, it's one of my favorite eras.
It's so beautiful, the song.
Yeah, it's
MC Tight
Your
Jeans,
Mom's House
back in the
with
day.
Bert Kreischer. Not Bert Kreischer. Tom Segura and his wife.
We're just about the time.
It's funny.
We're so excited to have him back today. It's gonna be so much fun.
And we watched a special on Netflix, Secret
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
Guess what? He's still fat.
Oh, for those of you wondering, like, how do you know? He doesn't know I've seen it yet either.
Oh, okay.
That's because I got a screener. How did I get a screener? I'm a Hollywood movie star, a television star, I'm a podcast star, I'm an international comedian.
Right, a producer, director,
I just
singer,
said, I wanted to see
dancer.
this before the Reagan State Public said it, and people were like, "Let me give it to you." So that's how I saw it.
You know what's interesting? That show, Insatiable on Netflix right now,
Yeah.
getting a lot of heat for being that show.
So, oh, great! And there are like
What the
people
fuck is that?
wanting it to be taken down.
It's so silly. I mean, I've started watching it. I'm 4 episodes in. I love it. Arden Mirren's in it, and she's fantastic. But you know, but it's not all bad. We've got Shane Bart, and for a while we got him to slim down,
I got fat shame too. Don't forget that part.
and it was very useful. Wouldn't you say it worked?
Fat shaming builds character.
100%. Yeah. And by the way, it hasn't really slowed down as much. People comment to me pretty consistently.
Well, how do you feel about fat shaming? I mean, here's the
It's
truth.
fucking-
For you to be fat, so people are like, hey, we should encourage
Oh,
people to stay fat. Is that the thinking here?
I'm totally on board with fat shaming.
So,
I'm a full endorser. First of all, I've experienced it.
yeah, I'm fat right now, and I shame myself over it.
I shame myself
Hey.
constantly. I don't believe
Hey,
in loving myself
Hey.
at my fattest.
No.
I don't believe in accepting myself at my
No.
fattest. And I don't want to accept you at your fattest either.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, I know there's people who are like, it's horrible. I think it's so cool to be as fat as you are.
I think so too. It's unhealthy.
Yeah, stop being so fat.
Leo.
Stop being so fat. It
It's
doesn't look
gross to
good.
look at.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you're gonna die sooner.
Right. And here's the thing. Overeating is an addiction of sorts, correct?
Yeah.
Would you agree? Unless it is truly glandular, truly a medical.
What percentage of
Right.
people have thyroid accident?
Okay, so there's a handful of people who it's a medical thing. Sure. But then for the rest of us who have weight, you're just overeating. It's an addiction. So what I'm saying,
You know you're not supposed to be that fat.
you're not
You're
supposed to. So why don't we get into addiction shaming? If there are TV shows where we glorify shaming, intervention, for instance, isn't that the way? Then shouldn't we say, well, we can't drug addict shame? Isn't that?
It is a shame.
It's an
They try to
addiction, too.
embarrass the victim.
That's right. So there are entire Hoarders. That's a show based on it. That's an addiction.
If
That's,
you're super happy and you're very fat, you're in denial.
Yeah, you're not happy.
You're not. You're not.
No, that's not
You
true.
shouldn't be that fat.
No.
It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
No, nor should you drink a lot more than you.
I can't
necessary,
even
do drugs or
That's
do
right.
anything in excess.
Excess isn't good.
All the addiction is bad.
I'm trying to take. I mean, like I'm fat now.
You're not fat.
Well, I'm saying I'm actively still trying to lose weight.
Yes,
Like,
as am I. I'm losing baby.
working out,
Yeah.
eating better, eating right. At my absolute fattest, if you had asked me like, "Are you okay with your weight?" Maybe I don't know if publicly I would have been like, "Yeah, fine." If I would have had that vibe going to myself, I know that privately, it definitely wouldn't have. And you know, it's tough to accept the fat shaming at first, but then you're like, you know what? I need to do this. I'm serious.
But it's true, and we talk about Latin culture, how they're very overt. Like they call you flaca if you're skinny, or gordo if you're fatty. And in Hungarian culture, same thing. They
They
will
tell you
fucking
fucking-
tell you to your face you're fat.
Dude, when I get older, you sort of Peru like much more often. If you literally walk off the train, you're seeing a relative you haven't seen in maybe 2 or 3 years, and you give them a hug and it's just big celebration. You know, it's an effect
Yeah,
in the culture.
Sure.
You give them a big hug because, oh my god, and they're like, stuff you good.
Yeah.
It tells you right away you look pretty fat.
Sure.
Damn it, dude. And you're like, I just got here. Like, you're ruining my whole fucking trip.
Yeah,
They're
so
like that
stupid.
right away.
Same with the Hungarians. I don't know what the stupid American thing is that we should love ourselves when we're unhealthy,
Yeah.
we're overweight. It's not good. There's nothing good about being overweight.
No, there's not.
It is an addiction, like any other addiction, like alcohol
It's like smoking.
abuse. It's why are we have no problem shaming smokers? How come there's no campaign? Oh, you're shaming, you're cigarette shaming, or you're alcohol shaming.
And sometimes there is.
It's
There's
not
there's
good for
that if you know someone in person. They'll be like, don't give me any shit about smoking. Sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm not going to give you shit, but go ahead and smoke. But as a general rule, the public is allowed to smoke shame. You're allowed.
Right.
to
So that addiction we're okay with because it's inherently bad.
Right.
But then again, so is being overweight. That's inherently
Of
a
course
bad
it
thing.
is. The problem is there's so many people that are overweight, and there's such an overeating, bad food like culture that we live in here
Yeah.
that people just go like, let's not all feel.
Can you
bad.
stop?
No, we should feel bad. But that's how you change. Is you feel bad, then you say, I don't like how this looks. I don't like how this feels.
I
gotta
wanna live.
change. Yeah.
So
This is why we're doing bird service, is what I'm saying.
we're hooking them up.
Again with the fucking music.
We're
So good.
I'm in Breast Balls Beach. It's all sold out this weekend. Thank you everybody for getting those tickets. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know
Hey,
what I'm
Emily.
talking about?
Trying to see what's coming up after that. Like Titties, that's all sold out. There are 60 tickets left to the Lake Show in Eugene.
Who jeans? Who jeans?
Eugene.
Who jeans?
Boise Seed, Idaho is all sold out. There's tickets at the second show added in Fall, Sacramento, Fresno, California, Bakersfield. Those are in October. Fort Myers, Jack Me Offville, And the second show in Orlando, the second show only has
Can you hear the
2,
sick ass
3
music?
tickets left. That's November 3rd. Augusta, Georgia, also in November. The second show in Montclair, which is Wednesday, November 14th, that has some tickets. And with the third show in Philadelphia, that is November 17th at the Marion Theater. You can get tickets to that. TomToGrow.com/tour. I gave people a heads up. I'll remind you again that if you go to my website, you go to the tour page, and you see that prompt that pops up, and you put in your email address, you will receive notification of something before the rest of the public does.
Oh wow, that's neat. I want to do that. That's
So,
cool.
you know, I can only tell you that much right now, but go there, throw your email in, and you will get a message that you might like about some stuff I have coming up. That's all I can tell you.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Gene.
Gene. Oh, guys, so Thanksgiving weekend, it's that Saturday when you guys are all sick of your family and you want to get the F out of the house. Come see me at the House of Blues in Man Diego.
What's something cringy I can
California.
watch?
Yeah, tickets are moving really fast. There's only a few left on that one. And then December 7th in Philadelphia, I will be there.
Style. And no one knows this better than Gabrielle Romero.
Sweaters.
Hardware clothing in Larchmont Village, California.
Oftentimes with shoplifting, they
I
come
try to make it look aesthetic.
usually more than
So I have two sweaters here, and then I have two sweaters
It's the
here.
real dark side of running a clothing store. But often in business, a negative like this can actually be turned into a positive. And that's why I'm here. What are some of the tricks people do to steal stuff?
Definitely the.
You guys seen Nathan For You?
Oh, it's okay.
Fucking
Is it weird?
No, your hat. No, it looks good. I like it.
He's wearing a fedora.
Better?
Sorry, yeah. So what were you saying about
I don't remember. It happened.
But maybe shoplifting isn't such a bad thing. You see, in fashion, good-looking people are trendsetters. So rather than trying to stop all shoplifters, hardware can benefit by letting attractive thieves go free. Because if attractive people wear it,
Leo.
less attractive friends will come and buy it. The plan? Allow attractive people to shoplift.
Oh. Okay. You just wait for an attractive person to come in. Do I have to think they're attractive? Who's the judge?
Well, that's what we have to decide.
Okay. Okay.
I needed to prove to Gabrielle that this would work. So first, I had her and her staff each come up with a list of traits that they find attractive. Then later, I compiled all the traits into a master list. Now, I needed someone to enforce it, so I hired a security guard. Simon, thanks so much for coming out. Okay. So we're doing this thing here where we're allowing people to shoplift one item, but only if they're attractive. Okay. So the staff and I came up with a list of some traits that qualify a person as attractive. Right. So basically, if someone meets all these traits, you know, they're allowed to shoplift. Otherwise, you have to stop them. Okay. Okay. You know, obviously things like big penis just apply to men. Right. With everything in place, we are ready to open our doors to customers. The normal traffic was coming in, but I realized that people were missing the sign out front. So just to be safe, I went up to each person and told them about the promotion. We're doing a special promotion today where attractive people are allowed to steal one item, to shoplift one item.
You work here?
I'm representing the business.
Why would you tell me to steal something?
It's a special promotion.
Okay.
It was working great, and several women were shoplifting items.
Okay, I'm leaving now. This is not stealing.
But according to Simon, the first few women just didn't make the cut. She didn't pay for the items. It was strange because these women were attractive, but then I began to suspect that our security guard only cared about one thing. Look at you.
Thank you.
What did you think of her?
She was rather pretty.
What did you like about her the most?
Her figure. She had, pretty good build.
Oh, do you like that?
Yes.
What do you like?
The way her chest was.
Is that what you were looking at the most?
Yeah.
Why is it so uncomfortable?
Her face was sort of pretty, but not like totally pretty.
The part you liked was
Yeah.
big boobs wasn't on the list, and clearly Simon had an obsession. And after stopping several more attractive women with modest chests,
You have to pay for all your items.
Okay.
I had to intervene. Let's say there's no list. You just see her on the street. What do you?
Oh, thank
think
you.
of her?
She was
We
somewhat
had an
pretty, but
award
she-
ceremony to go to for Antonio's
What would make her
job,
prettier?
So let her
and we needed to dress up.
And what was that?
And that was just one of the dresses that I ended up getting.
And I had
I'm just
to
happy
decide
it looked
sign.
good.
So you're saying double D breasts are essential for you?
It's got to be substantial.
All right. We'll stick to the list then for now.
All right, I'll stick to the list.
Thanks.
Yeah.
With Simon back on track, we had a lot of women shoplifting, but that doesn't mean anything unless their friends are actually coming in to buy the stuff. So to be sure this was happening, a week later, I used the phone number on the appearance release to contact one of the most attractive shoplifters of the day to get proof that the concept worked.
Hello.
Hi, Natalie. You shoplifted an item from hardware last week. Is that correct?
Yeah, the gentleman said I could take one item.
Yes, you're allowed. You're not in trouble. After some convincing, she agreed to meet with me. I knew that if it didn't work with her, it wouldn't work with anyone. Who are those guys?
I think my fiance and fiance.
Oh, okay. Thanks for coming out. So, what was it that you shoplifted?
A little black dress, shorts and pants along the back with a white skull on it.
Okay. Has any of your friends seen you in it?
Yeah, these guys have. But
Any girls?
No.
No girls?
No.
All right, well, you have to convince a friend to buy something from it.
Oh, nobody said that to me.
Well, you kind of have to. I'd hate to show the police that footage of you stealing.
Okay, well, I can try, and if she doesn't want to buy anything, I'll give you the dress back. Hey, Julie, how are you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm a nice guy.
I'm going to show you this really cute little
I'm a
outfit.
nice guy.
Natalie's friend agreed to meet her at hardware, but just to guarantee it would work, before she arrived, I gave her a hidden earpiece so I could tell her what to say. Hot dog.
Got it.
What is that?
Hot dog.
All right, good.
How are you? Good, thanks. Do you like it? Yeah, nice. Hi, ladies. Hello.
Ask her if she likes wearing skulls.
Do you like skulls?
She likes skulls?
You do.
Everyone's wearing skulls.
Everyone's wearing skulls. Let's find someone with skulls.
These were all designed by Geraldo Rivera.
These are all designed by Geraldo Rivera. Yeah, they're beautiful. It's beautiful.
Make her buy the shirt.
I think
Make
she
her
might
buy
have-
the shirt.
Yeah. 79.33.
Gross.
And with those few little words,
Thank you so much.
the strength of my concept was undeniable.
Thank you.
And later that day, I paid Gabrielle a visit to accept my well-deserved praise. How's business?
Our business is good.
Good.
Yeah.
So, just wondering, has anyone come in because of an item their friend shoplifted?
Yeah, actually, one girl did come back.
Really?
Yeah, she brought a friend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, her friend brought her a top.
So it worked.
I mean, it's just one, but it's not guaranteed to continue to work.
But it did work.
Yeah, it works with the one, like I said, but it just seems like kind of a risk more than. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good luck with your business, Gabrielle. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you later.
He's so good at being uncomfortable.
Well, at the beginning of the show, one of the most common questions I get is how do you come up with your ideas? The answer is simple. Research. When I want to get a sneak peek at a business, I'll often go ahead of time in disguise. This allows me to take a quick look at how the place is run and helps me come up with ideas. But if I want to observe a business for a longer period of time without arousing suspicion, I'll use the librarian's quest. Designed to look like a boring 80s arcade game, the body has been completely gutted out and rebuilt to fit a man of my proportions. To get inside the business, I have my crew say they're a moving company whose truck broke down.
Hey, mind if we just keep this here for a few minutes? Our truck broke down.
More often than not, store employees will agree to let them leave the game, allowing me to secretly observe how the business is run when they think no one is watching. Because I'm often in there for long stretches, the game's power cord is conveniently a straw, which enables my crew to discreetly drop off drinks to keep me hydrated. And with an exorbitant price and boring moves, I can also feel safe
Sounds like
that
playing,
no one
my
will try
man.
to play it. Then when I've seen enough, my crew comes back and retrieves me.
Thanks again. Bye.
It may seem like a long way to go just for research, but it was this exact method that helped me come up with my idea for Billy's Deli. Smack dab in the middle of Glendale, California, restaurateur Gloria Pike is sick and tired of her diner being empty.
Economy or something affecting a little bit better. A little bit kind of slow.
Prior to my visit, I used the arcade game to observe Billy's Deli. Surprisingly, I saw nothing wrong with the business or the food. But after being in there for so long, I really had to go pee. And it was only once I tried to use the bathroom at some of the neighboring businesses. Did you guys have a bathroom I could use? That I realized there was a huge opportunity for Billy's.
So while I was hiding in the arcade game, I noticed that you guys have a strict bathrooms for customers only policy.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, I congratulate you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on losing money.
Daddy.
The plan? That anyone can use our bathroom policy. In an area where bathrooms are scarce, Billy's has an opportunity to attract a slew of bathroom goers that can then be converted to customers.
Once they use the bathroom, then we sell them on eating here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys could become the neighborhood toilet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And we're better to market to them than where we have their complete, undivided attention. We put together a short commercial featuring Gloria, and once it was done, I installed motion-activated monitors in every bathroom stall and urinal at Billy's. With the ad in place, it was time to start spreading the word that Billy's bathrooms were for everyone. The window signs would work great for passersby, but I also wanted to spread awareness to other businesses in the area.
If you have any customers that need to use the bathroom, you can send them to Billy's down the block.
Okay. Now I was ready to convince people who came for the bathroom to stay for the food.
Hi there. Are you here to use the bathroom? Oh, to eat? Okay. Are you here to use the bathroom?
No, here to eat.
Here to eat.
Free?
For the bathroom or for a table?
Here.
Okay. Yeah, she can help you.
At first, it was looking like my signs weren't working, but then the bathroom crowd started to arrive.
Hi. For the restaurant? Yes, it's right at the back. Thank you so much.
They were about to see our commercial, and I wanted to show Gloria their reactions. So it's not entirely legal, but we set up a couple of hidden cameras inside the bathroom. I'll just need to get people to sign a release consenting to the use of the footage once they get out, which I don't foresee being an issue.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to Billy's. Please enjoy this message.
You may not be a customer.
Oh,
But
no.
at Billy's, you're still welcome to use the bathroom. And while you're doing your thing, I'd like to talk to you a bit about our thing. Making delicious food. Just look at these fine dishes. You can almost smell the quality food made from the finest ingredients. We're going famous pastrami sandwich, fresh cob salad, or a rich homemade chili.
Leo.
Look at that chili. People come from all over the world to eat this. So why not stick around for a minute? You'll be glad you did.
Billy's Deli, your neighborhood toilet.
Now, I needed to see if the commercial did its job. Are you hungry?
A little bit.
So we have a full menu. If you can look at that. Also, we need you to sign, if you would,
Come here.
appearance release. We're filming you in the bathroom with a hidden camera
Oh,
to
really?
show the customer experience.
Which part of it is being filmed?
Just you watching the video.
Oh, okay, because I'm using the restroom, so I'm wondering what part.
Yeah, your private parts won't be shown.
Oh, okay.
You should have told me that you guys are going to film. You didn't. Now you're gonna have to delete this thing, and I don't care whatever you want to use. Do you understand that?
The important thing is, I just want
That's
to
the
know
important thing.
what are you going to eat today at Billy's? Because
Lisa, you're playing really a dangerous game right
okay,
now.
I'm sorry, we were filming you while you were using the bathroom. So we need to get you to sign this release so we can use the footage on national television. If that's okay with you? Is that okay? Okay, thanks so much. I mean, it basically says we can do anything we want with the footage and use it for anything. Okay. For the most part, the in-bathroom filming wasn't a problem, and people were happy to sign the release. And I was so excited to show Gloria my results. This man, you can see him in the bathroom. Now look over there. He's eating.
Oh, yeah.
See this man here? He's at the urinal. Look right there. He's eating a meal. It's pretty amazing.
That's good.
My idea was a success. Everything good up to your standards? Good. And seeing that smile on Gloria's face made it all worth it for me. Well, how do you feel about everything?
Oh, the day is very good. Yeah, we had a busy day.
I mean, we've worked together so much this week, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, in a way, you probably see me as a son.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we're kind of like family.
I know.
You're a son.
Yeah, like us to be like part of the family.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like
great.
that, yes.
Yes.
Well, not to be too forward, but I would love to be included in your will.
I don't know.
You think it's a possibility that you...
I'm thinking about my daughter first. Number
Daughter.
one, right?
Of course, she has to
It's,
come
it's
first.
starting
Yeah.
to John. If I have something money left or something, yeah, I think.
Maybe you'll think about it? Okay, I'll give you some time to think. I don't want to pressure you.
Okay.
Very excited.
Okay.
I might even be the new owner here. I was so excited, and I couldn't wait to find out if I'd be included in Gloria's will. Earlier tonight, I showed you how I research businesses, a process that involves a lot of waiting and watching. It can be kind of tedious, so I've been thinking of getting someone to help me out. And I recently met someone who basically watches businesses for a living. So I called Simon into my office to see if he'd be willing to take on a second job. I'm looking for someone to help out with some of the researching tasks on my show. Do you think that's your skill set? Yes. Now, I do know you have a vice, right?
Yeah.
Women
With large chests. Yeah.
you love that.
Right.
I mean, how much?
Just I would say that I dream about it or think about it. Almost every day of the week.
What do you think about it?
I just think about like fondling or touching.
So if I'm going to give you this job, I need to know that that's not going to be, you're not going to let yourself get distracted by that.
No, I won't.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Cool.
do it.
Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, Simon. I told Simon that I wanted him to covertly research a business I was planning on helping for my show. All right, let's lock it up. What Simon didn't know is that this was a test. Oh, you okay? I had a local convenience store owner in on it, so I could observe Simon and see what he would do. Observe the business, look for any problems or anything that you see.
Right.
You got it?
I got it.
Thank you. Simon thought I was just dropping him off and leaving, but really, I had a plan to covertly re-enter the store and watch my test unfold. I never really use it because the arcade is more comfortable, but this custom-made cigar store Indian has a hollowed-out interior just big enough to fit my body. After 30 minutes in the arcade, he seemed to be doing great, but I wanted to test Simon's focus with a true distraction, a pair of his coveted double D's. I couldn't blame Simon for taking a peek, but I was pleased he quickly got back to his duties without blowing his cover or masturbating.
Gross.
But I had one more test in store. I needed to know that Simon wouldn't blow his cover, even in the face of death. I had one more test of Simon's loyalty, a life or death scenario planned out with a professional actor.
Library's quest. I've been looking for one of those things. How much you want for it?
Oh, it's not a percent. Somebody make it over here.
Well, could I have it?
You want to make it?
Okay. It's a little big for my car, so I have to cut it in half. I happen to have a saw.
I have a saw. There you go.
Yeah, that'll work. Thanks. Jeez. Time to cut this baby in half.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Don. All right, thanks. All right, Simon.
Yeah.
How you doing in there?
Okay.
All right, that was a test, and you passed.
Okay.
Simon did amazing. Any other man under that circumstance would have blown his cover. Probably nervous right now. You probably need a hug. Yeah. You okay?
It was a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, I'm okay.
Well, you did great, man. Okay, congrats. Yeah. All right. I was truly impressed by Simon, and it felt good knowing I had someone I could count on. Unfortunately, I couldn't say the same for Gloria, but she chose not to include me in her will.
I talked to my daughter. She asked me, why mom? It's given no feeling. Why you want to include him again?
But unlike Gloria, I never forget to reward those that help me out. Because you were so great, I have a surprise for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I want to introduce you to someone,
Okay.
but you have to promise me, be a gentleman.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Trisha.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I was so happy for Simon, but while I was watching him connect with Trisha, I couldn't help but feel jealous because I wanted that same connection in my own life. Oh well, more businesses next week.
Absolutely. Most of the girls I've been with haven't been that large.
Have you ever talked about asking them to get implants or anything?
If we were watching TV and there was a TV commercial like for implants, I would say, "Hey, look at that! You know, that looks pretty good."
And did they ever do it?
No.
My name is Nathan Fielder, and I graduated from one of Canada's top business schools with really good grades. Now, I'm using my knowledge to help struggling small business owners make it in this competitive world. This is Nathan for you. Running a gas station is not easy, and no one knows that more than Daniel Chicken of Saban Gas in Burbank, California.
It's tough business. I cannot compete with the big companies.
With these days, it being more economical to fill up your car with champagne, it can be hard to draw in customers. So I paid Daniel a visit with an innovative way to lower his prices. So I want you to charge $1.75 per gallon.
You know what is Utopia?
Yeah.
It's in your mind. You're not going to see $1.75 gasoline anymore. Only in your future.
Well, listen to me.
You get reasonable.
No, I am reasonable. You let me finish.
Okay.
After rebate.
Oh.
$1.75 gas after rebate. A rebate will legally allow Daniel to advertise the cheapest gas in the country, and because it would be such a great deal, it would only be fair to make claiming this rebate a bit more inconvenient than normal by asking customers to drop it off in person at the top of a mountain.
At the top of the mountain. Yeah, that's a good tricky way to make money.
About an hour and a half drive from Saban Gas in the middle of the Angeles National Forest, the peak of Mount Chileo is only accessible by foot. I explained to Daniel that as long as he was upfront with his customers, putting the rebate drop box atop Chileo was completely 100% legal.
If some of them is going to claim it, it's going to cost me money, right?
Do you think people are going to hike up a mountain to get this rebate? After a week to get everything prepared, we implemented the offer. Within minutes of the sign going up, it proved to be an instant hit with a line of cars down the block.
Is it really 175?
After rebate,
What type of rebate?
it's not made in rebate. You have to take it personally.
Where's it at?
Mountain Chalet.
Where?
Mountain Chalet. Not down, it's Mountain Chalet, right?
What's so special about this place that we have to go to get the rebate?
That's just where the drop box is.
You can't just mail it in like.
It's not a mail-in rebate, no.
I'll get you gas, but no, I don't want the rebate.
I did something you don't want to do.
You can, well, we're providing a free shuttle to the base if you want, and that's an hour and a half hike from there. It's totally official. Everything is explained there. Like I expected, people were filling up and no one wanted to claim the rebate. But then the tide shifted.
Hey, I'm back. Change the clothes and I'm ready.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That sounds good. Yeah, you're going to do it? Yeah. Yeah. Great.
I've hiked. I like hiking.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been up there before. I heard it was beautiful. It was clearly working to bring in customers, but to my surprise, the shuttle was actually filling up. I saw that this was worrying Daniel, and took him aside for a chat. To be honest, I didn't expect so many people to want to do the hike. However, be assured that once they get up there, it's only just beginning.
Okay.
It was going to take an hour and a half to drive to the base of the mountain, so we'll check back with this in a bit. But first, do you find this drawing funny? If you answered yes, you're probably caricature artist Greg Dolan. He was the one that drew it, and after 2 decades of doing caricatures, he has yet to make a name for himself.
It's always a struggle. I've been doing this since '89.
But sometimes the solution is as simple as keeping up with the trends. You drew me here.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable to see yourself
Oh, yeah.
portrayed as a cartoon.
Yeah.
But I don't think it makes me laugh.
Right.
Caricatures are insult comedy.
Well, yeah.
In the category of insult comedy, just to show you what's currently popular right now, here, just watch.
I like you, Jason Alexander. I find you sexy. Kiss me, you fat. I've always wanted to see what Jerry Seinfeld tastes like.
I showed him a clip of the wildly popular Comedy Central roast, which proved that to be a hit in insult comedy, the meaner you are, the better. The plan? To rebrand Greg as the king of sting.
I've gotten more negative reactions from going extreme than positive reactions.
No one liked Elvis when he first came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? People
Right.
were offended.
Right.
But you have to power through that if you want to become big. At first, Greg seemed resistant to the concept. But as we started brainstorming ideas,
Yeah, it might be funny if he's Chinese and I make him a photographer with a big left teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So squinting eyes and big left teeth.
yeah, he quickly began to embrace it. I left him with a few edgy concepts of my own to work on, and he started sketching them out. The next day, I returned to see the results. All right, so this is the idea I had for a couple. So that's you, the artist, doing the woman of the couple from behind doggy style. She's saying, I like this. Her boyfriend is looking at a hummingbird's penis and thinking that's huge. Yeah, this is good. It's really funny. This is your version of an Asian businessman. Do you think this one?
I'm not sure when you present an Asian picture which direction I should go with it. Went all directions really. Try it out. See how it goes.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get, in art, you don't want to get in people's way or anything. So,
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, this is definitely, the Pearl Harbor thing is almost not even a joke.
The rest of Greg's new edgy caricatures looked great, and I could tell that he was ready to try them out in the real world.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like to bike and surf a lot. I like swimming, DJing, play the trombone.
Things were off to an okay start, but I got kind of worried when an Asian man sat down.
I draw caricatures that are a little mean and edgy. Are you okay with that? Yeah. Okay. Good. How's that? Like it? Yeah. Oh, good.
But I was wrong. The guy loved it. You like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
And from then on, it was smooth sailing.
Oh, nice.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Greg was hitting nothing but home runs, and it was amazing to watch him work.
Banging.
So, how do you feel it all went today? People laugh. I saw people laughing.
Like the deep side of people's humor comes out when you show them shock.
At the beginning of all this, I had you draw me. It wasn't funny. So now, with everything that I've taught you, I'm saying go as hard as you want on me, as mean as you
You
want.
want the King of Sting?
I want the King of Sting.
Okay.
Because I want to laugh.
Okay. Okay, here you are.
All right, this is funny, but it's hard for me to see my grandpa depicted in that way. He's a Canadian war hero, and he has like a very important role in our family. So I don't like seeing him depicted like this.
It was a real shame that Greg chose to end the day on such a tasteless note. But regardless of my feelings, he truly was the King of Sting. My gas station rebate was underway, but as we shuttled to the base of Chileo, I began to doubt that any of these 8 determined cheapskates would drop out before reaching the peak of the mountain. You might think I'd be nervous that Savon Gas was going to lose money, but what I had told no one is that this was about more than just helping a gas station. I set out to create the world's first perfect rebate, a completely legal rebate that absolutely no one claims. Fortunately, most of them failed to read the fine print on their rebate slips. They didn't realize they had signed up for a lot more than just a hike.
A gentleman who worked in the gas station told me that I would have to come hike Mount Chileo to get that rebate.
It's been a long day, but
Thanks, Steph.
it's been
I appreciate you.
So it's not too bad.
Thanks for tuning
What
in.
appealed to me about it was just sounded kind of interesting, and once you're there, you might as well do it. I love being out here in the city, getting to relax a bit, but it is a little bit apprehensive because it's woods.
All right, welcome to Mount Chileo, a place whose history is as rich as its peak is high. Do you have any questions?
Where's the box?
Well, you have to answer some riddles first.
Well, wait, at the gas station, you just told us that we have to insert the paper into a box or something and get our rebate.
Right.
Nothing was mentioned about a riddle or a series of riddles.
Look, I don't have to pick on my kids till 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Here,
Let's do this. It's simple. Me system. I take care of me, I wash me, I feed.
quiet so we can.
I was going to point out that this was all in the fine print, but they didn't even seem to care. This might go on longer than I thought.
I've been resting for 1,000,000 years, but I never sleep. I'm a kind of music, but out here, I do not make a peep.
Rock.
Is it the way?
Is it wind?
It is not wind.
Rock.
Yes. Great. Okay. All right. So the next riddle is under a rock.
I was stunned by the number of people that had given up their entire day for cheap gas. Was it the thrill of saving money, or were these people just completely insane? But after nearly an hour of riddles, people finally started dropping out.
You have a test at 9.
Yeah, but I mean, I do want that to be.
What percent of your grades over?
It's about 30% roughly.
Yeah, you can't miss that.
I was thankful there were some sensible people in the group, but no matter how hard I tried,
But again, if you don't want to claim the rebate, I can understand.